Welcome to the first ever Confessions of a Magical Mom, featuring Caroline, Lily,
Hey.
and Hunter. And me, I'm Mom. So, the last few days, like everyone else in America pretty much, we have been stuck in our house quarantine. And one of our favorite things to do, sorry, I do not have Corona. One of our favorite things to do to pass the time is watch our favorite Disney YouTuber, Tim Tracker. So a couple days ago, him and his wife, Jen, did a list of 20 things that they could not wait to do when they were out of quarantine. And that inspired us to make our own list of 20 things that we cannot wait to do when we get out of quarantine. So we made a list today of 20 things. They are in no particular order, and we're just going to take turns, starting with the youngest, reading 5 things each that are on our list and kind of talking about why we can't wait to do them. So we're going to start with the youngest in the group. That one. Introduce yourself.
I'm Hunter, and I'm going to be reading the first 5 things we can't wait to do when we get out of quarantine. So number 1 is sand dunes. Us as a family like to go out, and there's this park called Little Sahara State Park, and they have a big desert type area where you can go ride your 4-wheelers and ATVs and dirt bikes and stuff, and we love doing that as a family. So that's one of our 20 things. And then number 2 is go to an arcade. This is one of my personal ones that I've been waiting to do, because what?
I'm trying to figure out what Lily's doing back there.
My toes are hurting. I'm standing on my tiptoes. I'm fixing it. Okay, there you go.
3, 2, 1. So the next thing is go to an arcade. I personally have been waiting to do this because I love going to arcades. I don't know what it is. I just love arcades. So that's the second thing of our 20 things. And then go out to eat. We eat out a lot, and we
Don't tell our secrets.
we just like to eat out a lot, and being in quarantine, we obviously haven't been able to do that because everything's shut down. So that's one of
Is there a specific place you really want to go out to eat?
Pinos.
Yes.
Los Pinos.
I second that.
The little, it's a little kind of hole-in-the-wall Mexican food restaurant in our hometown that we go all the time. Like when we see the owners at Walmart, they're like, "Oh, how's your family?" Because we go so often. So we definitely have missed going to eat there.
Yeah, so that's the third thing. And then number 4 is go to the movies. We love going to the movies as a family. So we've been really missing that. Luckily, we didn't know this was all coming, but on the week of spring break, we went out to see the movie Onward. I recommend that movie. But we went out to see that movie, so we were
It was
lucky.
really good. It was a cute movie.
And then we want to take a cruise as a family. We recently.
I'm looking at our IT department over here, who was not here when we made our list, so he doesn't exactly know what's on the list.
So we just went on a cruise in January as a family. She was not able to go, sadly.
Well, we can't. Yeah, she being the oldest.
Yes.
So I loved it. That one. She did not. She liked it, but she wished she had friends. So.
Yeah, she wished she had friends there, but we definitely enjoyed it. I think we were
Yes.
able to go to Cozumel, and I almost died snorkeling. But other than that, we had a great time, and we are looking forward to going and doing that. And I do think that we will be able to get some pretty affordable cruises after this is said and done.
Yeah.
When people
Hopefully.
are still scared to kind of go into small, close quarters like cruise ships, I think cruises will be very affordable. So maybe as a family, hint, hint, we can take care of that. All right. So Hunter's, that's your list of 5?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, these are in no particular order. So that was Hunter's list of 5 things. And then now we're going to go to Lily. Lily, read your list of 5 things that you can't wait to do.
My first one is I'm really excited to have sleepovers again. I miss having them, especially with my cousin. You know who you are. I really They're a lot of fun, and I haven't been able to do them, and I really want to. Then my second one, Scouts, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. I miss both of them. I miss my friends. I miss camping.
I don't.
I'm the only one that misses it, but I do miss it a lot. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna sound really lame, but I want to go back to school. I miss my school friends, and I miss.
It's iffy.
I miss going to school in general, and I'm really weird, but I really miss my math
She's weird.
class. Like, that's really weird.
So most people who know us, but maybe not everybody knows this about us, is that we were a homeschool family. And we decided last year at the end of the school year that it was going to be our final year to homeschool. We were going to go back to public school before Lily went to high school, so she would have an opportunity to make some friends and get to know people before she started high school and public school. So we actually started back to public school in August when this school year started, and we didn't even make it a whole year before we were homeschooling again. So my kids probably feel a little more strongly about being able to go back to school, because it is something that they have missed out on and they have been excited to try. I'm going to tag on that as someone that used to homeschool. I'm ready for my kids to go back to school, not because I don't love them, but because it's very different homeschooling your kids on your terms, and it's very different homeschooling your kids on someone else's terms, and I am not a fan of doing it on someone else's terms. So I'm kind of in the mentality, either go back to school or let's just homeschool again, but not this doing work that the school gives us at home. Not a fan of that. So anyway, sorry Lily, this was your list, but go ahead.
I am really excited for family dinners again. Like with grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins. I really miss those. We had them a lot over at Nana and Papa's house. And I miss those because it was a lot of fun to hang out with them. And their food is good. That's a big plus.
Are you trying to say the food here is not
I'm
good?
saying they make deer meat. And they make extra rice for me.
Very true.
They're very considerate.
All right.
And then my last thing is I want to get my nails done. Because I had them done probably January was the last time.
Somewhere around, like it was around Christmas, after Christmas time.
And then I never got to go back.
Yeah, we didn't really take into account that we wouldn't be able to go back and get them done. So I think everybody here, maybe not Hunter, looking forward to getting their nails done when this is said and done, but maybe he'll go get a pedicure with us.
Yeah,
And we'll hang out together.
They feel nice.
for sure.
So, all right, so that is halfway through our list of 20 things we can't wait to do when we are out of quarantine. And now we're going to move to Caroline, who we were going through our list and we were laughing because she has the most expensive list out of everybody. And that is not surprising if you know our family. So, again, hold on. No particular order.
True.
You don't have to say that.
All right, the first thing
I am saying that every time I want to. Thank you. It's my YouTube channel.
Okay. Anyways, the first thing on my list is to go eat crab legs. Anyone that knows me knows that's my favorite food, but I particularly want to go to Cape May and Disney World.
Hint, hint.
Who knows? We'll see. Maybe that'll happen. The next thing is to travel internationally. I was supposed to go on a trip in May to Germany, and unfortunately, because of all this mess, it got canceled. So I would love to go somewhere, nowhere particular, just travel international again.
Maybe she'll take me with her.
We'll see. The next thing is to go shopping. Anyone that knows me knows how much I love to shop. And I can shop all day, any day. So I'm very excited to be able to go back into stores that are not grocery stores. The next thing, I think this is something all of us are looking forward to, is to go swimming or go to a water park again.
Yes.
They're closed down, obviously, and we don't have a pool, unfortunately. We would love to have one, but we don't. So...
Anybody
that's
want
a
to
big one.
sponsor a pool in our backyard? We're
Yeah.
up for sponsorships.
So that's something we're really looking forward to. And then last on my list, probably the biggest one for all of us, is to go to Disney World again. We have a trip in May, and we'll see if hopefully we get to go, unless they stay shut down.
And if you think it's going to stay shut down, we don't want to hear that negativity.
We don't
Okay.
need that kind of negativity.
We don't
in our
need that kind of
lives.
negativity in our lives. Let us keep crossing our fingers and hoping that maybe by the end of May we will get to go. If for some reason it has to be canceled, hopefully we can reschedule it. But regardless, we do have another trip planned in November, a big family trip with like all the extended family. So we'll get to go before the end of 2020, assuming everything works out great. Are you? Okay, I didn't know why Hunter was leaving it. So I've got the last 5 things on the list. I got the scraps of the list, the things that pretty much I added that is a very mom list that no one else really wanted to do. My number one thing is, well, not number one, but the first thing I'm going to talk about is I want to have new family photos made. That is not something that we have had like scheduled, that we had to reschedule because of the quarantine, but being stuck in this house and staring at all the photos on the wall, I realized how outdated they are and they need to be updated. And because of the quarantine, we now for the first time in 4 years, have all 6 of our family members in our house, staying here. Caroline came home because of her school being shut down, and then Alfie is still living here, and then obviously the little kids are still here. So this is actually a great time that we could update our photos whenever we're able to get out and about again. So I'm going to be reaching out to Nikki, our photo person, so that we can get some updated family photos. The next thing I want to do is I want to take the new little puppy dog to obedience school. Again, it might be something you can do during the quarantine. I don't know that they're necessarily shut down, but she desperately needs some obedience, especially with everybody being home all day, every day. She's like super overstimulated and she does not know how to handle it. It's one of those things that's been on my list and I just kept putting it off. I need to call. And now here I am ready to actually make the call, and we're in a position that I don't know if we can. I don't know if they're doing obedience or not, but I definitely want to get that taken care of.
She was just chewing on something she wasn't supposed
Yeah,
to
she
eat.
just got in trouble over there for chewing on something. Next thing, I want to get a haircut. I'm pretty sure everyone
use a
else
haircut.
could use one when it's all said and done, but I definitely need a haircut. So I will be reaching out as soon as the salons open again to get my hair cut, and I'm sure by then my roots will probably need to be touched up and I'll need a cut and a color. So I will be reaching out to you, Ashley, for that, hopefully sooner rather than later. The next thing on my list is I'm looking forward to being able to have Frinner again. So anybody that knows us knows what Frinner is. If you do not know what Frinner is, I'll give a little explanation. It is something that our family with two other families that we're really close with, we get together every Wednesday night and we have Frinner. We call it Frinner because it's Friends Dinner. We shortened it to Frinner. We just get together, we cook, we eat, we have fun. The kids ride bikes, jump on trampolines, play video games. The parents sit around and solve all the problems of the world. But we have a great time and we all get to hang out. Unfortunately, out of the 6 adults in that group, 3 of them work in the healthcare profession. So we've had to be really careful to not get together and all that stuff. I think we've been pretty tempted a few times to go against orders, but we've done good. We've stayed solid and we have not gotten together. But I'm definitely looking forward to that starting again. And then the last thing that I'm looking forward to doing is visiting with family that I haven't got to see in a while. So like my parents, my aunt and uncle, and my grandparents all live about an hour from here. They all live on the same street. And we love to go up there on the weekends, especially the kids and I, and spend the day with them and visit with them and hang out with them. And we have not been able to do that because of social distancing. My grandparents obviously are older, so everyone's really trying to keep them safe. And as a result, because my parents and aunt and uncle are so close to them, both location, and they go over there regularly to help them, can't really go around them either because then they could pass things on to them. So I've been kind of stuck here not being able to see my family. My brother is like an hour the other direction, and I haven't been able to hang out with him because our favorite thing to do is go out to lunch, and well, we can't even do that because we can't go into restaurants. So that is the list of 20 things that we came up with for turn your phone on silent when you're on the YouTube channel. That's the list of 20 things we can't wait to do when we get out of quarantine. I think we've decided this has been creating this video has been an adventure. It's been fun. We've had fun doing it, and we're going to get better at it by using it more regularly. So I think we're going to try to use this YouTube channel more regularly as a family for things. We've been kind of brainstorming some other videos we can make. So we're going to try to get a couple more uploaded in the next few days. But we would love to hear what you can't wait to do when this quarantine is over. So feel free to comment below. I'm not super familiar with YouTube. So Lily, you want to explain how they can subscribe so they can get notifications when we do post, when we do upload new videos?
Okay, so down below under the description, there's going to be a subscribe button. You click it, a little bell will appear next to it. If you tap the bell, it will give you notifications every time we post. You don't have to click it. You don't get the notifications. Like, it won't show up as your notification bar, but if you go on YouTube, you can see them. And yeah, it basically alerts you every time a video is uploaded.
All right.
Subscribe and click the bell.
Don't forget to like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
and
yeah.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe our page. But we're going to be working on some other videos. Hopefully they'll get a little less amateur looking as we go through and we learn how to work all the different features. But anyways, we just want to share with you guys. Stay safe. Practice social distancing. Lily looks like she wants to say something.
Share the video with your friends.
Oh yeah, share the video with your friends. Show them how much fun we are. And we're so much fun. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great evening. And we need to come up with a tagline to...
Comment suggestions.
Yeah,
comment
so
below.
we're gonna looking for a tagline to end our videos with. So if you have any great suggestions, comment those below too, and we'll pick a winner.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'll get, but we'll pick something, and maybe you'll get a prize if we pick your tagline. So, all
right.
right, chat with you later.
We'll see you real soon.
Bye.